At 19 stories, this is a skyscraper like no other in the capital Reykjavik. There aren't many others. It was built as the centrepiece of a financial sector that knew no bounds until the banks collapsed in 2008, taking 10 times the gross domestic product with them. And also the savings of over 300,000 British and Dutch customers of the online bank Iceland. Britain and the Netherlands compensated their savers. They want Iceland to pay $5 billion back.
This building stands as an empty monument to a once booming financial services sector that now barely exists, and a broken economy that desperately needs international loan capital in order to get going again. That loan capital has become increasingly dependent on settling the Icesave bill, a bill that Icelandic voters are set to reject in large numbers.
The issue isn't whether Iceland will pay, but how much and on what terms. Saturday's referendum won't solve anything. The law in question is now obsolete, superseded by better terms already secured in negotiations that are still ongoing.
Now there's a completely different situation where we have on the table an offer from Britain and Holland that is better than the law that will be voted for on Saturday. That's why I say that the referendum doesn't really have a purpose.
So no one expects a yes. The Prime Minister says she isn't even going to vote. But if the referendum itself has gone cold, the Icesave debate remains red hot.
We will pay what we owe, but we're not holding out a begging bowl. Never, and we never will.
Iceland is outraged that a loan from the International Monetary Fund is on hold while negotiations, under duress, continue.
This is a shared responsibility of the financial supervisory authorities, both here in Iceland, the UK and the Netherlands. And the solution lies in coming to a reasonable agreement that Iceland can pay, because Iceland has been willing to pay.
And then there's the question of anti-terror laws invoked by Britain at the time to seize UK assets in Iceland's banks. That, the Prime Minister says, Iceland will never forget, which is where the drama overshadowing Iceland's recovery becomes both political and personal. Jonah Hull, Al Jazeera, Reykjavik, Iceland.